Is the mic on?
Good, yeah.
Hello, welcome to my channel. I am so excited to teach you about glowing skin.
I knew from the first time
To have beautiful,
I like me better when
like how do people do this? Don't worry about it, Beckham's just breaking my bronzer on the floor right now. It's fine. Hello, welcome to my channel. I am literally so excited to teach you about glowing skin. I struggled forever, for so many years, and was so insecure about how terrible my skin was. I had cystic acne and it was awful. So anyway, I learned in that process though, how to create gorgeous skin, even if you don't have it. So hi, you say mama, mama, mama. So you can have that baby skin, you know, the beautiful, beautiful skin. So enjoy. Okay, so the very first thing to having beautiful glowing skin is your prep. You have to have a prepped face. And so right now I have my moisturizer on, but I'm gonna add a little bit more moisturizer. Sometimes people get scared of moisturizer, and there's no reason to be scared of moisturizer. So I'm actually using the MAC Strobe Cream. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm gonna warm it up, warm the product up, and then I'm just gonna put it all over my face. And why do we love glowing skin so much? I don't know. It's an obsession for me. It seriously is an obsession because I think it's because without makeup, my skin isn't like gorgeous. And because I struggled with bad acne for so long that I just have this obsession with glowing skin. So you can see that this MAC Strobe Cream gives your skin almost like a luminescent, iridescent kind of glow. They have gold and they have the regular. I tried the gold. I really like the regular. So next I'm going to use the NARS Skin Total Replenishing Eye Cream. I like the Origins one too because they're both really brightening. So I'm just going to tap that in, and you always use your ring finger because there's not, you don't use as much pressure. You want to be gentle under the eyes. I can get a little aggressive. Okay. So now that that is all kind of set, I'm just going to let it dry really quick. And I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD for my glowy skin look today. Let me see, and I'm using it in Y375. Oh, maybe I'll do a little pump of the Luminous Silk too. So I'm going to just blend those together. Blend them on the back of my hand. That's what I'm doing. I'm like a master mixer makeup artist over here. So I'm going to, before I put my foundation on, I want to use the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. It's a beautiful bottle. And I'm just going to take a little bit up the bridge of my nose, right on the side of my cheekbones. I'm just going to kind of stipple that in. You can also mix this with your foundation if you wanted to. The thing is there's so many gorgeous glowing products out there that it's just, you know, you have to find what works for you. Just take a little bit of time. I can get ready in 5 minutes or I can get ready in 5 hours. It just depends on how much time I have. Okay, so I am actually in my kitchen, so I don't have my foundation brush, so I'm just going to use my finger to apply my foundation here. And we're just going to swipe it on. Bella's at school, the boys are at school. Beckham is sleeping. Life is good. Okay, so I'm using my beauty blender and you can see it's damp. You always want to apply your foundation with a damp beauty blender. So I'm just going to kind of stipple it in. Now, I don't want too cakey of a face. Sometimes I like a ton of coverage, and you can still get a glowy look with tons of coverage. So I'm just gonna do like a nice light layer of foundation, and then I'm gonna conceal all of those you know, those discolorations, some acne scarring that I picked at the other day, the dark circles from not getting enough sleep. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to spot treat that. Not spot treat, but spot conceal, I guess you could say. Always take it around your chin. You never want to be that girl that has the line. Okay, so now I'm going to use, this whole week I haven't been getting sleep, and so my under eyes are they need some love. And so I'm going to use the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And you'll see in my must-haves video, I think it's like my top 11 essentials that I always have. This is one of them. Because this is just going to kind of brighten the area under your eyes, and I desperately need it right now. So you can see I just kind of put a little bit on with my finger, and now I'm just going to blend the rest in there. And it's just going to kind of counteract your dark circles. Or you may be blessed with really beautiful under eyes. I've always had a thing for like really bright under eyes. I just think it makes you look alive and awake. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is if someone has too dark of a concealer under their eyes. You always want to have it brightening. So now I'm going to use my all-time favorite, the Becca Luminous Concealer, and I'm just going to make triangles under my eye. Just kind of fill that in. Go up the bridge of my nose, right above my lip, my chin. Is that Becca? It's okay to kind of let it set for a second, because now you can blend it really beautifully. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Okay, so now I'm going to use a MAC brush and my Clou de Peau concealer, and I'm going to put right by my nose. And I've told you guys this before, but just because my nose isn't like one of those like super petite little button noses, I like to put the concealer on the side of the nose because it gives you the illusion that your nose is smaller than it is. And we also get really red around our nose, so it's very important to conceal that. I mean, it's not like very important, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. And blending is key. You want it to be blended. We get red on our chins, so we're going to put a little bit on our chin. Okay, let's see. Yep, it's starting to look a little bit brighter. I'm just going to kind of spot treat. You know, my skin is, I don't know if it's like holiday season or what's happening, but I'm having like a little bit of breakouts. And so I'm going to share with you my all-time favorite product to cover up if you have like acne scarring, if you have breakouts. We tend to want to just cover our faces in foundation, and then it just kind of makes that blemish stand out more. So you really want to do like a nice thin layer of foundation, because for a glowy look, you know, it's like you still want to be able to see your skin. And so you just spot conceal. And so this is, I used this back in LA. A makeup artist used this on me, and I fell in love because it's creamy and it's thick, but it doesn't feel like that and it doesn't look like that. So this is called Graftobian Cosmetics, and it's HD, so it photographs really beautifully for all those selfies you're taking. But this is in the color Desert Sand. So I'm just gonna tap, and this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna tap my brush in a little bit of the product. And, oh, I have foundation in my hair. I should probably take it off of my hand. Okay, so I have a couple little acne thingamabobbers happening. So I'm just gonna take this. Do you see how it covers up? It just like, so you just put your brush in the product, and then you put it right where the acne scar is or where the pimple is. And then you're just going to want to kind of blend it out. See, so a lot of people will put concealer on before. You want to put concealer on after. Okay, I got some stuff going on my forehead. All right, now I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend these two for brightening under the eye. It's the banana shade and then the lightest shade in the palette. So I'm just going to take this, just kind of blend it back and forth, and just set my under eyes. Don't be scared to use powder under your eyes. You just want to set it. That makes it so it stays all day. I'm going to actually take the light shade down the side of my nose. I watched this one makeup tutorial, and it was this girl who was really, really good. Actually, I don't remember her name, but she was kind of making fun of people who do makeup tutorials, and she had me cracking up. She was like, you don't want it to look like you have nostrils, so you basically, anyway, yeah, it was fun. Okay, so now I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Finish with the large brush, and just kind of, so now I'm going to use MAC's Give Me Sun Bronzer. And you know, when you do your kind of like contour your bronzer, when you go like this, sometimes people will put they'll put their contour too low and take it down into this area, and you don't want to do that. You kind of want to start at your hairline. So if you start up here, and you can just kind of stipple it down. And do you see how that's a really beautiful, how it's creating a really beautiful contour right there? You don't want to take it too low, because then you're going to put your blush here. And if you take it too low down here, it makes your face look funny. So you kind of start at the top of your hairline right there. I always put a little bit of bronzer on the tip of my nose. I wonder how I got glitter. I have some random glitter on my, oh, I think Beckham is waking up. Oh. So down here. And I promise I will get to the glowy part. This is all part of it. I think having some really pretty bronzing makes it so that your skin also looks glowing. Okay, and did you notice I didn't put a ton of powder up in this area, because you do want to create that really beautiful glow. So I'm going to do a little bit of blush right now. I can't read what this one is. Oh, this is Pinch of Peach by MAC. I always like to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Just kind of makes it look like natural sun. When you smile, see, you want to put it right here on the apple of your cheek. Not up here, right here. Okay, and now for the fun part. I think what I want to do today is I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome, because I think it's beautiful, and I think that it's a really good price point. So I'm just going to take my product, or my brush in the product, put a little bit above my lips. Oh my gosh, that is so much glow. I put a little bit under my chin. You don't want too much to make it look too greasy. I'm going to take it up the tip of my nose. Some people don't like when their nose is shiny like that, but that's part of the glow. I'm going to take it up the bridge. I feel myself coming to life. That's what happens. And then right here. Can you see that on the thing? Look at how pretty that is. I like literally feel myself coming to life right now. Let me put some right here. This is, I think this just became my favorite highlighter. What? Okay, so now And and that's part of the glow, is just using the correct highlighter. So now I'm gonna kind of look from the side. Do you see that? Wow, that's so beautiful. And it doesn't look like, in person, it doesn't look like too much. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so I don't have my brush that I like to use out here for this, but I'm gonna just use my finger and put a little product on my finger, and I'm going to pop just a little bit on the inner part of my eye. While we're at it, maybe I'll pop a little bit just right on the lid. This is that Maybelline. I forgot about this. I haven't used this in forever. It's so pretty. Okay, so I have to put some lips on. Uh-oh, little Bubs is awake. I'm gonna do a really just simple nude. What color is this? This is Boldly Bare. And I think what I want to use is, it is called Salty by Tarte. It's just like a really, really beautiful, it dries matte, so I should just get it on here. And I'm gonna pop one color over it. It's Namaste by Tarte. If your lips are chapped at all, this will show like every little thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe go grab him. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter, and this is just going to make sure that my makeup lasts all day. And it also sets your makeup. It sets your makeup so that it doesn't look so cakey, you know? Also, one of my things for the glow is, I haven't washed my hair in like 5 days, by the way. So on your décolleté right here, you can put a little bit of strobe cream, and it's just so beautiful. So the glow really is just all about the prep and the highlight. So do you see how, can you see my décolleté in there? Do you see how that just adds like a really pretty glow? And if you want to go ultra glow, you take this Bathina by Benefit. I use this on anytime I ever do bridal makeup, I always use this. You can put it on the shoulders. It has this like really pretty rose scent. And you see it just gives like a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous kind of glowing skin. You want to hit all those parts. So on your chest. And you can even, if you're going out for, you know, an event, or you're wearing like a really beautiful dress and you're showing your shoulders, you can even just take, you know, one of your brushes with like some leftover product. You pop a little bit in there. You can pop a little bit on your, right there, on your shoulder. So it's just stunning. Okay, so just like with everything, we are multifaceted. We are mind, body, and spirit. And so I'm just gonna tell you a couple key tips, just like I walked you through for the external glow. Remember, you always wanna blend, always moisturize. You put a little highlight here, right above your lip, right down here, right here, and a little bit above your eyebrow. And you always wanna use your beauty blender right after and just kinda take it all through so that it's all a really natural glow, and of course spray your face so that it can set in and shine. There's going to be a part 2 to this video, and that is going to be talking about things internally that I personally take that I know for a fact makes a difference on having that beautiful external glow, not just with makeup. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, you guys. And oh, and if you want to see anything, any special requests, please let me know because I'd love to film them for you guys. Okay, thanks. Bye.